So you've got the ink part over here, which says problems can be resolved, and they are being resolved at the moment. You might be dealing with a younger man, it says as well. So you might have been having some problems with that person, and now you're sorting that out. And those problems are going to be resolved. You've got the bouquet, which says compliments from an admirer. So some of you out there thinking that you're the bee's knees, admiring you. So in the past, you've got the eye, which says a psychic ability, trust your intuition. So you have been going by your gut instinct recently, and maybe that's been paying off because your intuition has been heightened recently. So you've got the forest, which says muddled, unclear thinking. So you might be confused about something, and maybe this is why you're going by your intuition. It's got a bit of muddled thinking going on over there. So going into the future, you've got the hat, which says you are playing a different role now, or you will be playing a different role. So you might be moving into some new kind of job, new kind of maybe family situation, but definitely taking on a different role in your life right now. And the last card is the mountain, which says a major challenge to overcome. So you're having to take on a different role, and you've got some kind of challenge that you are facing right now that you're trying to overcome. So any dealings that you have with this younger person, you will resolve it, but coming up into the future is some sort of obstacle, some sort of challenge coming your way, so be aware of that. So that's the energies for that week. So you've got the Eight of Cups over here, and in this deck it's showing a lot of two dice falling from the sky. So a lot of random events have been going on around you right now, bringing a lot of change. There might be a lot of luck, but then again, with the roll of the dice, it could go either way. It could be luck or unlucky. So some things that are happening by chance. These are events that are happening in your life right now that you are not controlling. It's like events that are being controlled by the universe rather than something that you can do. So change is coming in, but there are events that are causing you to move forward because the Eight of Cups is moving away from old situations, and it looks like it's random series of events beyond your control that are causing these changes to happen. It could be lucky, but it is something that you really have no control over right now. So there might be a lot of coincidences as well happening, things that you didn't expect happening. So you've got the Six of Swords over here, and it's crossed by the Five of Coins over here. So you had some sort of heartbreak situation or financial loss maybe, because this is the Five of Coins. You've lost something very, very dear to you, something that was very sentimental, or it could be something, possessions. It could be material wealth, in the sense of finance, your possessions, but something that you held with great sentimental value, something that you were very, very fond of. You have lost that recently, and you are now moving away from that loss. So you've got, it left your life feeling, very dark phase of life. You felt like you can see this person's in the shadow. This table is in shadow. Half the table is in the dark, and half is in the light. So you seem to have lost something. With the Six of Swords, it's always walking away, moving away from adversities, moving away from problems. So it looks like whatever happened in your life that caused all this loss and caused you to be very heart-sore about it, because you've got hearts over here. It could even be the loss of a relationship, maybe a breakdown of a marriage, but something that was you are very emotionally attached to, but also had material value as well. You seem to have lost that, and now you are going to be moving, or you want to move away from that shadow of your life and back into the light. Now you've got people that are there to assist you, that are trying to get you out of this dark phase that you're going through, and they're trying to bring you into the light. You can see these people are sitting on the light side of the table, but you're standing still there, trying to make your decision to move away from it. So you need to actually let go of this dark phase in your life and try to move towards, feeling better. And you've got people that are there to assist you. They will be there to support you and direct you and show you how to get out of this feeling that you're going through right now. So trying to move away from this adversity that you went through. So in the past, Yeah, there's been a lot of stress in your life. You can see with the Six of Pentacles, it looks like you did go through a lot of you went through a financial crisis, and that left you very, very stressed out. You can see this person is clinging onto the cigarette for dear life, so they are really, really stressed out. But also the Six of Pentacles talks about trying to get financial assistance. So it's the card of giving and sharing, and you've probably been trying to acquire funds maybe in the form of a loan. Maybe you've been trying to get some sort of support, financial support, and that has left you very, very stressed out, especially with all this financial loss that you did go through with this Five of Pentacles over here. And you've had people, maybe you had taken out loans. You've got the the Page of Swords over here. You're having a lot of disagreements and arguments with people, and people on your back, maybe for you to pay them back. Maybe you've had dealings with the law as well, because the swords cards always indicate justice systems. So you could have had the law chasing you for something legal, where you've had to pay back a loan, and you've had people, the debt collectors knocking at the door saying, I want the money back, I want this, and they've been pursuing you, heartlessly pursuing you. You've got the whip over there, trying to get what it is you owe them. So, you've been having a lot of pressure from a lot of people around you, and people trying to get things back from you, maybe asking you to pay back loans, and pursuing you, and maybe they've involved the police or the law. Something legal was involved in this case with this Page of Swords. So you want to start something new. This is on your mind. You want a new project. You've got ideas that you want to put into action. This is the Three of Rods. So you have endeavors, you have plans, you have things that are quite concrete that you want to plant the seeds for. And this is, you're willing to do the hard work to set the cycle in motion. And it's all on your mind right now. This is what's been going through your mind recently. You're feeling very, very alone, very isolated right now with this Four of Swords. You're trying to recover from all the losses that you went through, but it's left you very by yourself, and maybe it's also something that you self-imposed isolation. Maybe you've withdrawn from the rest of the world, and you're very depressed, also very defensive. So you are defending yourself, but you really don't want to engage with anybody in case things don't go well. So you're withdrawing yourself away from whatever the situation is. Maybe you've withdrawn yourself, almost to lick your wounds, to get over whatever's happening with this card. So what's going on with you? You are working with this Knight of Pentacles. So you're working very hard, and you're working with, maybe computers and information, and focused a lot on your work right now. So all this is going on around you. You're trying to recover from your financial losses that you would, and so you are focusing, concentrating completely on your work. Now, the job that you're doing obviously is not paying too well, because the Knight of Pentacles, this is not a card where a lot of wealth is coming in, and you have to do a lot of hard work. Twice as much work to get half as much pay, but you are hanging in there. And it seems like you are doing a lot of communication with people, and like I said, because it's got the internet and working with books and information, maybe also maybe you could be studying, or something that where you're also learning. But with this Knight, it seems to be in a work situation with information. So you might be doing, like I said, something with computers. So you are doing a lot of work to try and recover from your financial losses, but you're not earning too much, and so you're still having a bit of problems as well. Now, around you, people see that they can see that you're working very hard. With what people see is that you are bringing things. You are being the magician. So you are working very hard. You have all the tools that you need to be able to do the job. You're very competent at what you do. So you're well trained up for this particular role. You're also having to multitask. So maybe you're taking up more than one job, because this card of magician is ruled by Gemini, and that's a double sign. So it usually talks about doing two things at one time. So you could be doing a second job, and you're working very hard, and trying to keep trying to manage your time. So you're you've got so many things on the go right now, multitasking, in order to try and get yourself recovered from this loss that you went through. So what you want, you've got the Knight of Rods over here. you want to be, you want that confidence. You want to be somebody who is very on the go with a lot of energy. You want to be that cool person, really. That's what you're trying to aim for. And you're hoping that whatever you have gets you into the position where you can go out, have a good time, relax, be your own person, move around freely, not worrying about finance. So that's what you're trying to aim for. So the final outcome, you've got the Temperance card. You've got the Moon card, and you've got the Page of Cups as well. So the Temperance card's showing that you are going to recover from this situation, and you're going to be able to walk away from it. You can see this person's walking away after going through this recovery, this healing phase. So you are going through a healing phase right now, and you will be able to recover from whatever happened, whatever losses you had, whatever emotional problems you had, you will recover. And you need to find that balance in your life. So you might need to get back to nature, get some balance back, maybe meditate, just calm down and go back into that peaceful side of yourself and recover. You might need to change your diet, watch your health, make sure that you are doing things that are only beneficial for yourself in order for you to recover and have the best physical being that you can be. So you need to make sure that you're looking after your body and your mind. Find that balance. And the Moon card says, you need to look, follow your intuition, look at your dreams, stop worrying, stop being depressed, try to get out of that depression. So go back into nature and connect again with things that will bring healing in order for you to get out of the, being depressed. Or, it seems like you're very on edge as well, because this woman's in this forest, and there's all these eyes looking at her. So she's very worried that, that there are people looking at her, or there's something there that's not friendly around her. So you need to stop worrying about what other people say around you, and you need to stop thinking about everybody else and think about yourself, and stop worrying that they are out there to get you. Stop being paranoid about people, in other words. But also try and bring yourself out of any phases of depression, because the moon always talks about depression, not seeing things clearly, having false ideas about things, and also, people around you not being that supportive about whatever you want to do, false friends as well. So you need to stop worrying about everybody else and concentrate on yourself. Look into your dreams. If you're not sleeping well at night, try and get some relaxation techniques going so that you can bring that sleep and then access your dreams in order to find out the answers to your problems. Now it looks like there's somebody coming in for you. This is the Page of Cups, and it looks like there's a friendship that is going to be offered to you unexpectedly. It's almost like they're bringing a gift. So somebody there that's coming in for some sort of emotional support, and bringing you emotional messages. So you might get an invitation to go out to something, or maybe out on a date, just maybe out so that you can relax, maybe just a sense of relaxation. And this person is very, very, they've got your best interest at heart. They want to see you happy, so they are coming out to ask you, to invite you to go maybe to a party, to some sort of event. So there is some sort of invitation coming, somebody coming into your life that is going to be emotionally supportive. So trust your intuition, and you need to go out if somebody asks you out for an invitation, because you need to get out of this depression mode, and finding the balance and healing from the situation that you have gone through, because it seems to have been quite something dramatic. So it looks like you are in a recovery phase, and you're moving away from that drama that you went through, whatever loss you went through. And, you're trying now, you're in a transition phase where you're trying to recover from whatever happened. So the first card is the Three of Spring, which says, stop to take the time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing upon your past successes. It is appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. So just have a bit of patience. There's some divine timing coming into action over here, and you have achieved a lot. You need to be happy that you have achieved it. So don't think that everything was a big loss. So you are moving away from things. People are there to help you, but give yourself some credit for all the things that you did in the past. You were successful. Maybe you stumbled upon a hard time right now. You've been through hard times right now, but that has just led to more spiritual growth. So you are in a manifestation phase as well. So after coming out of all these problems, you're going into a manifestation phase with the magician, and it says there is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. So you've got the dice coming in over here. So luck is coming in for you. You are in a manifestation phase. You can draw that energy from the ether, really, to bring in your dreams. So you will be able to manifest things. Now, I always advise that in a manifestation phase, you keep a positive attitude, because if you think about if you have negative thoughts going through your mind, then that seems to manifest the negativity. So you need to think positively, and therefore you will manifest the positive things. So make yourself think positively. Cut out those negative thoughts. Every time you feel that you're going towards a negative thought, quickly change it over to something positive. Count your blessings, say, I am grateful for this, and that immediately would change that negative thought into something positive. So you've got the 6 of spring, and it says rescue dog. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you are singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. So with the 6 of spring, something coming your way, and some credit coming your way for all the things that you've done, a new opportunity being offered to you, maybe in the form of a scholarship, maybe will get some recognition for something you've done, but suddenly getting a little bit of the spotlight at that particular moment, somebody giving you a little bit of praise for the things you've done, and you need to give yourself some praise for the things you've done. So you are going to be moving out and away from this dark shadow. Make yourself move out of it. There is the lighter side, so there is light, and you walk towards that light, and come out of this darkness that you've been going through, all this loss, and start trying to put your ideas into actions, because they seem to be good ideas. One of these seeds will take root. So don't be afraid to put your new ideas into action, and watch out for the social invitation that might be coming your way.